So once you have your live split installed, you're gonna wanna take a look at blue fire. You're gonna type it in right here, and it's gonna show up right there. Then you're gonna hit activate, and that's pretty much gonna be it. If you want more settings, they're right here, but all they say is like start, split, reset, where the live split file is located. Like, it doesn't really matter. So it does auto start nowadays. It might auto split later on, but probably not. And yeah, that's gonna be it. It'll sync to the in-game timer and you need to split for yourself. Good luck on the runs. So to get your bind set up, you're gonna wanna hit Shift Tab, go into controller configuration right up here. It's gonna bring up a window. One of the controllers that you have plugged in will show up right here. Whichever one, there's like a bunch of images. And then you're gonna wanna use left D-pad for escape and E. That's gonna let you move during chests. You can of course change the order of these or like where you have them bound. This is just how I have it. This is right mouse, so dash, and then shield and jump. It's gonna need to be those specific ones from keyboard and controller, otherwise it won't work. Then I have on select, escape, and left mouse. Doesn't matter if that's like on here or on here, but that lets you move during levers. And then I forgot to set this one, but I guess we'll do one for example. That's gonna be the fast ladder bind. So it's gonna be interact and slash. So interact is E by default, multi-button, E, and slash is the left mouse by default. Alright, that's it. All good to go. Of course, you can shuffle these around, put them wherever you want. This is just how I have it. Whatever you find useful. Maybe you have like the scuff pedals, or maybe you want to put them on the thing in the middle or something. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. All right.
Oh, I actually got it. Okay, so this is skipping the first cutscene without starting the in-game timer. You only open the menu once. Now you don't have to break tube as well. I'm bad. Now, no money is actually, like, required for this run because of current patch newcomer not costing anything. There's a specific order to it. If you jump and then dash, I'll just do it. Then it kills everything. I fucked it up slightly, but yeah. Now if you mash B hard enough, it will get rid of the tutorial thing, like I did right there, and you just won't have to deal with that. And now you save, main menu, and you're in. And then you don't have to break two, because it's fucked. Now you want to do a short dash there, and then press interact to get the door open, and you don't have to wait for the entire thing. And now you get Fawn cutscene and wait through this. And you don't skip it because, at least for NMG, because, and current patch because timer pauses. We hate Fawn here. Besides Clark. Okay, so now for Lula's, you want to skip the cutscene as fast as you possibly can to get the optimal cycle. And then go from exactly right there. And then you want to just basically do what I just did and get that cycle. And then land on this platform, stand on like the very edge, get to a certain point like here-ish, jump dash, get up to here. And now for this trick, you can either jump from here, which is faster, it's just a little bit harder. Basically allows you to skip having to go to that platform, past that checkpoint, and over here, and you can just go over here instantly, and then you exit the fight. Okay, so now here's the first, like, really hard part of the run. Or not really hard, but, you know, the first, like, kind of tricky trick that you have to do, which is early double dash. Now, after getting out of Lula's, you want to instantly start working backwards, and I like to grab this part of the statue, hop up, go to, like, right about here, aim for that windowsill, dash, and then do a jump, which is called Coyote Time midair. Now I want to do that again, and get over here. If I attack and jump, if I could get it right, for once, I get that. Now, all I'm doing is attacking and then jumping, and making sure that I am gaining height when I attack. And then I do a jump, like at the peak of it, and I go over. Can collect it on here, but it's faster to walk off the edge and press V. And now something I actually failed to do is open the door when you're on top of the door frame, which saves like a second or two because you don't have to wait.
Come on, get on. Not all that hard.
Now, I like to do a trick here called direct dash canceling, which is kind of hard, and if you don't get it like first or second try, like if you take the amount of time that I am to yeah, it's basically that. If you took the amount of time that I did to show you that, it would have been better to just climb up the crates and do that normally. But basically what direct dash canceling is you are target dashing an enemy enemy's that's dash point is above you, and you are dashing and then untargeting very quickly in succession, and then you gain a shit ton of height, and the closer you are to the enemy, the more vertical you will go up, but then the further away you are from an enemy, the more horizontal you will go, which is basically just doing a normal direct dash. And then, of course, once you get up here, you hit the switch. Now, you can't normally make this without either a target dash or jumping up into the box, so I jump up to that box.
Okay, rather than doing the direct dash cancel off of this guy, you can also get on top of this box over here. Make sure you stand, I would say, just inside this corner box. Look directly up and towards the handle, and when you jump, you'll get prompted with a target. All you're going to do is target it and dash while it's still on screen, and you'll dash up to the lever.
Now something I do right here to save a couple seconds, it saves like 2 or maybe even just 1 second, is I utilize this trick called first slashing. It's basically doing this, and do you see how this pushes you forward a little bit? That gives you just a little boost. Now I fucked it up, but luckily I landed on that. But yeah, basically what you want to do is you want to first slash there, and then delay your jump a little bit, which is just like a mid-air coyote jump. But yeah, we basically just jump over here, do some jump dashes. Now something I like to do, which I don't really see many other people doing, is like basically leaning up against this fence, kind of aiming almost straight but not quite, and then jumping and dashing onto this fence, and then I can jump, coyote, and then double dash up here. Jump over the fence, go over here, hit the switch, regain your first dash, and then do a dash slash. Now you do the same thing on the other side, preferably. Don't mind me being bad.
You regain your dash when you hit the lever.
I already
Because it
mentioned
counts
that.
as a... Okay.
And then, so what I did there is I basically go from the stairs onto the kind of rim of that, and then I do a jump and a dash over to this door. And then basically I just, you know, aim myself for the load zone, go in here. Now, if you basically just mash a dash, you'll instantly go into this skippable cutscene. And it's great. Did not want to grab that. So this is another kind of hard trick to get used to. You want to fall down here, dash, and then do a coyote time. But the reason that it's kind of hard is because you want to time your jump like about halfway through the full dash animation. In order to get it during a dash. Otherwise, your jump input will just go away. To showcase the aura backup. So you want to stand like about this distance. Then you just do a standard DDC, and after you get the DDC and are about above, you know, once you're above the height of the fence, you just do your double dash, and you go over here. And then that's kind of like a little backup strategy, in case you fuck it up. Now you just want to go over here. I like to go on this side, and then just dash all the way over here. Now get the free fire shrine. Now, here's where we get our first sword upgrade, which comes in handy for the first, like, arena fight, is what we call them. Which is Bloodstorm Blades. Now, you really just want to equip these before the arena fight, but I like to equip them specifically in the elevator. Okay, so this is the other strat where you basically stand as far out as you possibly can while still getting the pop-up and jumping on top. And you get this thing called elevator jump height. Now we want to do a dash and then a jump. Now, I usually pan my camera. If you get good enough, you can like kind of fumble your way around. Then you want to like do a jump, or do a dash and then a jump over here. Collect aerial rat. Now, you want to do a dash. Jump, dash, jump, dash. There is an optimal way to get on to do a DDC off of this sign. Now you just go through this section, Now, you don't need to land on either of these platforms. You can just do a simple dash and then jump. And then for this one, you do a dash, jump, and then a short dash, and you'll basically land there every time. Now you just go through this door. Now, we used to get some money that was up there in that little corridor, but we don't need it anymore. So we just talk to Uruk, tell him no, tell him that we'll pay him later, which is the second option. Let him fix it.
This is one of the only texts that doesn't pause the timer.
Yeah. Mash through his dialogue, and go up the elevator.
And you can bind your mashing button to scroll wheel, but just don't use escape because it'll default to cancel on Orup. That won't really progress.
Yeah. So now you want to go over to this pipe, and you want to hit that switch over there. So what I like to do is do this, and then try to hit it as I fall. Sometimes it's a little hard. So now, in order to get over there, you can do a third slash, which is what a lot of people do, or you can go up that ladder and go up on the door frame and go up this pipe, but the optimal way to do it... So you land on this little corner of this, do a first slash, dash, jump, and dash. Now, you don't have to kill these green guys, I'm just kind of doing it to get them out of the way. Okay, so the most common way and the easiest way is to stand on this torch, target dash, and get up here. But the harder and slightly more optimal way, it's more consistent because there's this thing called green guy RNG, which is basically, he doesn't have to spawn there. He can spawn over by those barrels. It's real fun. But yeah, the green guy is like, he's not even in sight, so we just do a barrel DDC. And get up here.
Easy.
So it's basically just, you hold the attack button, and then you get this little glowing blue aura around you, and then you basically have another jump. It's very, very, very helpful. And it is also very good for combat, which you'll see that used a lot. Now, you can make it all the way down here with just a jump and 2 dashes. And then that little indicator on the left, see that little tier that's charging up after I double dash? That is a, like, just a simple recharge meter. Now, there's this thing called spin fast ladders, which, a fast ladder is basically, well, it kind of just shoots you up the ladder, and you normally need wall jump for it. But spin fast laddering is, all you need to spin, and it's a double bind. And I have it bound to D-pad right, because there's not much used in that for this game, so it's just kind of helpful. And all you have to do is bind attack and interact on your keyboard. Like, you have to bind the keyboard buttons to your controller. Sounds kind of weird, but it makes sense once you're actually, like, in the settings. My buttons are fucked. So recently they made this platform a lot shorter. It used to extend all the way out here. And it used to kind of just be like a pipe, so it actually makes a bit more sense now. And we basically want to get over to that kind of long pipe with the loose ore on it, and we want to land on the rim of that. So basically all we have to do here is dash like this, and then we don't need, I don't believe you need spin, but I've been using it for that. Then you go over here, and also spin attack is frame 1, so that's very helpful for like hitting switches and things like that. And you basically go over here, and this is where you would press your spin ladder climb, spin fast ladder double bind, but mine is broken, so I will just climb it up. And then now you are out of Arcane Tunnels 2 and into Stoneheart City, which is a fun little area. Now this is skippable, so you skip this, and now we can make it all the way over there. Don't have to climb the ladder at all. All you do, dash, and then spin, and then you land right on here. Now remember that spirit from earlier? We want to equip that. Aerial Rat basically gives us some extra attacking in the air. Okay, so we basically just fall down here, skip this cutscene, which is kind of odd that it's skippable because it feels a little important, but whatever. Now, this will lower the water level 2 times. So all you have to do is dash, jump, dash, and you should be here. Now, if you're struggling with that, you can always use your spin charge. And then that is that. And then you fall down here. Now you want to press interact as you take fall damage so that you can act out of that. But I'd recommend getting the key pop-up before you go over here, because I've gotten the key pop-up mid-air and it's just made me fall, so that's the thing. Then you basically just want to, normally this
Spin ladder.
Spin ladder with your double bind, but mine is broken right now. And you just go all the way over here, hit this switch, that opens this door, so you can exit. Now, with the key we obtained, we open this door. I like to charge spin because I can do this. Now we go into our second arena fight. Which basically, the strategy here is to dash back, or just kind of charge spin, dash in. If that doesn't kill them, instantly hit them a couple other times. Now just hit that guy twice. Now you want to jump dash over here, get the old key. And now we do our third arena fight, which this one is much simpler than the last. All you literally do is wait for them to walk forward, do spin. I should have done that aerial because it would have been better to transition to the other enemy. And then you get the holy key. Go over here. And now this is where we get wall jump and wall run, nose claws. Now, there's a pretty important glitch that we use this for, which is called moon jumping, which I will show off in just a moment. You just want to kind of dash over here, wall run, just do a simple thing right over here. Now you can do a DDC off of this guy, and it is faster, but if you fuck that up, I'd recommend just going over here, going like that, and then hitting the switch. Now, instead of doing this normally, we do it like this. We go over here, go under this guy, target this guy. Just do a simple target dash. Not doing it... Yeah. So you target dash to that guy, then you dash, spin, go to that wall, and then land right here. Now, we want to go in between that big goop and that pillar. Now, it sounds hard, but this is all we have to do. And then you just grab onto the sledge and hit the switch. And that's the way to make it further. It's kind of hard. Do a simple little maneuver over there. Get this key. And now you just fall down here. Now this used to open down, but now it opens up so we can actually enter this just a tad faster than we used to be able to. Now we just climb this. Oh, I actually forgot something.
Swords.
You need to get these swords. It's the silver blades. I like to equip them right at the door. And I just get a weird camera angle. I'm gonna try the Gra thing.
Alright.
I'm gonna try Gra one cycle. So I'm gonna attempt a one cycle, which... Oh, okay. Oh, I just wasn't getting...
Yeah.
Does he... Oh, he doesn't have contact damage anymore.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
He doesn't have contact damage, so all you do is you charge spin, get real close to him, and then you charge spin again, and do the exact same thing. And he doesn't have contact damage, so you don't really have to worry about, you know, getting hit on
Parrying.
his spin attack. Or parrying. You just go into this long-ass cutscene. Now, you basically just mash interact, pause, go into your settings, save, and quit. You load back into the file, and you should be at the fire shrine right outside of uthas.
If you die in the first temple, it'll put you back at the start of the temple instead of at the shrine.
Yes, so don't die. Now we just go over here. Now you should spin fast ladder, or you should spin fast ladder here because you should just have spin charged. But if you don't, you can always just normal fast ladder, which is, it is frame perfect, but it's actually a very easy frame perfect glitch. All you do is you press jump and interact at the exact same time while on the wall next to a ladder. And basically you can just kind of put your thumb over both of the buttons, and then you just kind of get the thing. It's not too hard. Now you just jump up here, dash over here, dash over here, go through the door, and now you get the key for the graveyard. Now, I do this all the time.
Don't mash back into dialogue.
Yeah, do not mash back into the dialogue. Just press the B button and go over here. You should not spin there. Don't worry about taking fall damage either, unless you do that.
Interacting with the door cancels the fall damage.
Yep. Now, this section can be kind of annoying, but not really. Just remember this is a skippable cutscene. This is what I'm referring to, sorry.
There used to be way more enemies here.
Yeah, there used to be an enemy right here, but in the
3.3.5 they got removed.
Yeah, so basically all you do is just, you know, basic maneuver we've been doing a lot. Now you want to land on that little thing right there. So you just do that, go up here. Okay, so now for this section, this could, just so you know, you can experience a glitch here where the statues that you control basically just fuck you over and become, like, uncontrollable because they're either too fast or they float away. So, basically, you go over to the right side, open this chest, stand on the chest. Now, this is kind of a hard thing to do. It's called 4 moon jumps. Basically, I haven't really covered moon jumps before, but what they are is the ability to wall jump off of a wall and return to that same wall. Basically how you do it is you press attack, jump, and interact. Kinda in that order. And it's not too hard. Wait, is that faster? Just going... Oh, yeah. Huh. Okay. So you get the key, go over here, stand on this rubble. Now, if you're good at 4 moon jumps and can get, if you're really good at moon jumps and can get 4 of them, you do this. And you should have just enough stamina to get off another moon jump. If you're not, which is perfectly fine, like, they're hard to do, you stand on this chest, do a jump, dash, 3 moon jumps, use your spin, and possess this statue, and go right over here. Now, you can kind of...
You can dash.
You can dash out of that, but it's a little hard? Sort of?
Not really.
Not really,
It
but
just
I'm
leaves
bad
you
at
in
it.
the air, and then you need to wall jump again.
Yeah.
Just to fix your positioning a little bit, or
Yeah.
you can jump out of it.
So for the statue that you possess, which is going to be this one, it's kind of easy to just, as you land on the platform, exit the possession. But not really the case for the second one. Now you
That
wanna
one is
just...
basically frame perfect.
Yeah. Oh, I fucked that up hard. I'm just gonna go back over there. And
But it
try
does save time, so it's worth going for.
The frame perfect exit does save a little bit of time, and it is worth going for, and it's not really gonna hurt you if you don't, as long as you don't, like, really fuck it up. So basically what you want to do is dash, delay your jump a little bit, dash again, and then spin, and then you should grab the ledge. Or get even further. Now you want to possess this guy, head straight over here, and now, yeah, basically once you, like, land on it, just try to press B, and then if you don't get it, it's fine. And this is also a skippable cutscene, so then use the key from the right chest to open this. Kind of just dash past all of these enemies, go over here to the door, go straight through. This is another skippable cutscene. Now, right here, basically what we do is we get a key for that door right up there. Do 2 moon jumps right there, and get these swords. Now we basically just equip them instantly because we need them for this fight that we're just about to do. And there's 2 versions of getting up here from this platform, specifically from this chest. One of them, you jump, do 2 moon jumps, spin, and you should have enough for, like, a wall jump if you don't make it, and then you just kind of wall jump out and dash in. And then you just go straight over to the door and open it. The other version, you do 1, 2 moon jumps, dash, spin, dash again, and do a moon jump. Now that version is very hard, but saves just a little bit of time if you get it right. And now you just open the door, and here's our next arena fight. Now, what I like to do is, I like to go over to this floating enemy right here. Fine, I'll go over to this one. Go over to one of the floating enemies, dash, target dash again, and now these two should kind of just stick together, so you should be able to land on them and just instantly kind of slash them and kill them. Now you go over, get this chest, get the holy key for double jump. Go over here. You shouldn't spin there, you should double jump. And then you just do 2 moon jumps, a wall jump, or a double jump, and then a spin attack. And you should have enough height to get over the barrier. Now you get the holy key, dash over here. Now, this is what I do. I basically just dash, double jump, dash, spin, double jump. It sounded like a lot, but in practice, it isn't too difficult. And you land, like, right here on this chest. Now, another thing you can do, which is a little bit easier, and I think, yeah. You basically go over here to this grate, and then you also land directly onto the chest.
You don't really want to ledge grab.
Yeah, you don't want to ledge grab, but, you know, it's fine if you do. Now use that key to open this door, go over here, and here we do the second boss. I don't know how to do parry strats, so do you have a clip of that you can just kind of plop in after this? And then you should just be able to kill him right there. That was a very bad draw. I'd recommend, Luki, you just cut that out, smile. Because that's not what to do at all. Go straight over here, and into, like, the 2-minute long cutscene. Okay. So after that cutscene, you just want to kind of mash interact, go under your menu, do the same thing we did at uthas, save, quit out, go back. So after that, you want to go over here. I'm going to go over in this direction. Then you want to dash, double jump, go over here. Okay, now you open the door. Go this way. Now, you dash here. Dash again, and spin. Now this is a skippable cutscene, so you can just skip straight through it, go over, open the door. Now, I like to kind of just charge spin and double jump over the door. Now, you really just kind of want to, like, dash to Vaughn. And now you got another really long cutscene.
Here comes the lore dump. There's like 3 cutscenes in a row. Hopefully in the future these are skippable, either through modding or through updates.
Yeah.
Like, we've heard some stuff about it, but it's not entirely certain.
Now after you get that, you just want to, you know, mash interact and hold backwards and dash up the stairs. Now, there is a trick I do here, which you don't have to do. It saves, like, 2 seconds. It's kind of difficult. I don't get it all the time. But, yeah. Now, you can skip this cutscene, but if you do, you can't progress because the doors only open during this cutscene. And also, it's not skippable. Which is fair if you're playing casually. You might not know about some, like that spot right there, which is very required to progress. Now you basically, for the trick that I do, that saves a couple seconds, you want to go right over here, and you don't want to spin charge. You want to get a first, not on the enemy. Let me just kill these guys for a representation of the trick. You shouldn't have to kill those guys when you're actually doing this, but you just do a first slash, jump, dash, delay your jump, and spin. And you should land, like, right here. Now you just go straight through here, and there's a lot of moon jumping involved in this area. First of all, you gotta go over here, get the rows for the Kina defenders, which are used on later. Go over here. 1, 2, 3. You don't need 4 moon jumps. You can just double jump or spin. Either one is better. And then you do 1, 2, 3, 4, spin, double jump, and then that. Now that, there's another way to do it without 4 moon jumps, so it's not like required or anything. So don't worry if you can't do 4 moon jumps. It's totally fine. They're kind of hard. Now you just go 1, 2, 3, and then you do that. Now, you actually don't get the fire shine right now. We do that in a second. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is a faster shot, but there's another way to get up here without 4 moon jumps. So you just go 1, 2, go over here. And now you're just kind of like right here. So you go 1, 2, 3. And now that's, you would use your spin double bind there, but mine's broken. And you go up there. I will show you the way of doing it with 4 moon jumps. So after landing on this switch, you don't have to jump on this side, but I just kind of like to. And you'd go over here, and you'd just go 1, 2, 3, and then dash straight up. And you'd hit the cutscene trigger from over here. And you just do the same thing this way. And now, all you gotta do, activate it. This cutscene is not skippable, so that's, you know, don't bother trying to skip it. It's doesn't really, can't do that. So now we go straight over to this one. The order of these is very important. I'd suggest watching this part a couple times, or just, you know, memorizing it, going through the route, just in general, within the areas of these. And then we dash from over there, straight to this one, past this enemy, fall down here. We kind of go in a circle for this area, past the flute player on up, fall down here, and you know how we did get the fire shine before? Now we do. Then we go over here. Now this, you can do it. Actually, I don't know if you can. You kind of just go dash, jump, and then that. It's not too hard. You might have to practice it a little bit, but you know, you'll get it eventually. It's not that bad. Now you should not wall run there. That was an accident on my part. Again, should not wall run or spin. Sloppy monkey. Go over here, past this area. Now you want to go up on this pillar. So you just 1, 2. Now I like to land on this tree. Not a lot of people do, but I do. It's not too hard. I'd recommend jumping on it just once to get a feel of where you kind of can be on the tree. Then you go dash, this, dash again. Just do a little moon jump over there. Go over to this, get this, Go over to this one, get this. There's actually one over here, so you gotta go straight over here. And then you're gonna go like that, straight to that one. Now, you want to just hold right here, dash straight off the platform, fall through these trees, go straight here, through the elevator. Now you just kind of dash forward, activate it. Now you're in another fun cutscene. Yay! Still one more after this. He's got quite a bit of screen time. Now for here, you just kind of want to hold behind you or left and then just spin your camera. Go. You can pan your camera there. I just kind of didn't because I'm so used to the segment. But you can turn the camera. It's not like it's slow or anything. Now this Vessel Soul is a bit harder, I'd say. I've definitely forgotten about it, the route, a few times, so I'd recommend practicing this part quite a bit. And I bet will probably do something wrong here. So now you want to go straight down here, over kind of where this chest and this enemy are. And then you go over here. Fast ladder. I said fast ladder. Fast ladder again. Get the soul. Go through the door. Go over here. Now you go through here. Now normally it's spin because you have spin charged. Then you go here. Do another fast ladder. I said do another fast ladder. Now you want to go over this way. Just do some simple maneuvering. Over here. Maneuvering. This one's a little bit tighter, but I mean, not really. It's tighter than just walking, but it's not too hard. There you go. Over to this. You shouldn't really spin there, that was kind of an accident on my part. Now you get this one, go straight over here. Now you should fast ladder here. And once you get to that ladder, you just kind of dash, kind of in this direction, and then just kind of hop up here. Now you should spin if you have a charge, if not, just do a normal fast ladder. Go again. And now you want to get this one. Go over here. Now this is a bit tricky, what I do. Go like this, this. I mean, I didn't even do the thing that I would normally do. Never mind, it's not too hard. You just kind of go. So that was bad. You should not do that. You should not do that. You should really not do that. Wow, holy shit, I'm bad. And then you go straight over here, and now the last one is directly below you. I'd recommend dashing into it to not take fall damage, just so you have a little bit more health. Now, you want to turn around and go into Firefall, which is directly down here. And go down this elevator. And then you get a little Firefall cutscene. I like to go over to this rock because I'm usually off cycle with platforms. I go over here. That jump's a little bit tighter, sort of. But, yeah. Now you want to go over here. Straight over here. Now, there is kind of this thing that I just figured out earlier, actually, but it's... and you go onto this rock, have spin charged, go over here, and do some maneuvering. Now you want to go... You want to fall here, go straight down here, hit the checkpoint, and then fall into the lava to warp straight back up. Now you want to go in the loading zone, and this is where another Samuel Flame is. That's our second one. And now we want to aim for the Vessel Souls for Pyrrha, Ice Lady. So we just go over here, past the flute player. Now we activate the Vessel Souls. And this route is, it's not too bad. It's, you know. Okay, so now we just get this one right over here. Dash, jump, dash over here. Go through the pipe, the steam pipe. You know, the steam vent, whatever. Get this one, get that one. Jump over this rock. Get the one hiding behind the stump. Go in here, get this little bad boy. Just dash over here. Get this one. Dash down here. Get the one directly by the switch. And just jump dash over here. Just use some resources to get over there. Go directly over here. If you get hit by that guy, it's fine. You should not die unless you're really low on health, so just kind of be careful of that. By that guy, I mean the fireworm over there. Now, for this section, I'll just explain this a little bit. Jump off the chest, over here, straight to this soul. Now we go directly over here, go straight to this one, hit it, and that's all of them. Straight over here. And just go right into Steamhouse. Now, this is, you'd normally dash from here like this, and then use your spin double bind there to just kind of latch onto it. But right now I'm just gonna do this. Now all you do is hit the switch, open the gate, go straight through here. Now what you do is, there's a few ways of climbing up here. The one that I do is a DDC off of this enemy right here to open the switch. Or to hit the switch and open the door. The other way is to go like this. 1, 2, 3. Go through here. Get a cutscene. Straight over here, get this cutscene, and it's not skippable, so you just gotta mash through the dialogue. she basically just gives you a key, tells you to find your sister, and, you know, turn on the engines and stuff. Now you gotta go over, talk to her, mash through the dialogue, make sure you don't get more dialogue, so just press it once. Get this fire shrine. It's used for save quit or two. You don't actually want to do that. You want to go straight over here. Now, I like to target dash onto that guy. You don't have to. You can just land on the other steam vent and do that. But, yeah. So now, this part's a little tricky. So you want to do 1, 2, 3 moon jumps here, a dash, a spin, and a double jump. And you just kind of go over there. Now, this part may look a little tricky, but due to a wall run, it kind of isn't, because you can just kind of stand right on the wall, or cling right to the wall. You jump to these windowsills, go straight through here, and you can land directly on the platform, but if you void out and fall into the lava, then you will not respawn on that platform. So I always like to hit that platform just in case I fuck up. Like to land and then go straight over here. I didn't really need to spin there. Oops. I kind of need the stamina and the resources because I got hit and I just needed it all. Normally you shouldn't really do a moon jump there, you should just do a wall jump. Where I got hit by the goop. Now you mash through Mia's dialogue. Press interact a lot. Now you have the Steamworker swords, or the Iron Justice. And you kind of just equip them, interact. Non-skippable, so you just sit through it. Now you dash over here, activate this, activate this switch. Now you activate this switch, go through this door. And you want to activate this. You don't need spin, I just kind of have a bad habit of charging it everywhere. Although for this segment, spin might be nice. So you just kind of want to dash over to these platforms, try not to get hit, so you have as many resources as you can. And then you get to that platform, and then we'll run over here. That segment can be a little tricky, so I'd recommend practicing it quite a bit. Now, you basically just mash pause, and you save quit. Now, oh yeah, there's a new cutscene here, sorry, I'm new to this cutscene. Yeah, so just, you know, some more dialogue you don't mash through, but it's fine timer pauses. Actually kind of nice, because it puts you right in front of the elevator. Now, remember that rose from earlier? We now use that to give us a gift for a little quest. And now we are in Rust Village. Skippable cutscene, so you just skip that. Talk to Barry. Talk to him twice. Oh, sorry. Talk to him twice, except the... What? Yeah, you want to select the shore option. Give him the rose. Now you get this cutscene. Another Bond cutscene. Shocker. This is actually the last one. Just mash through. More dialogue, get the Ember Key. Now we do a save quit here, but you have to be very careful, because if you save quit before the item, like, pops up, then it'll hard lock your file, and you won't be able to, like, progress. They might have fixed that though. Nope. Yeah, so you want to just get the key of Ember, save, quit out to Steam House. Now you actually want to go back up the elevator and get the Key to Defenders from Barry. So something that I like to do here is, you see that little gap? I like to kind of just dash through it. And I get to land right here. I just kind of do the same dash movement from here. Talk to him, match to his dialogue. Get the Key to Defenders. Equip him. Go down. My menuing was a little bad there, but this is really just a, you know, it's just a tutorial, so not everything has to be perfect. There you go. Over here, use the Key of Ember. Now, Sirion, a lot of people find this guy very hard. But yeah, a lot of people find this fight hard. With enough practice, it doesn't really. And you might not even find it hard. So, you know, there's that too.
There are parry strats, which Photo is totally going to show you now.
By that I mean, by that Lukey means I'm not going to show you because I'm too scared. Oh, cool. So here you'll see some usage of spin. By some, I mean a lot. It's been very good for combat. So you charge spin here. Now there's a few ways to avoid this, which I'll show you both. So you can either do this. By this I mean, to avoid this I mean claws. By this I mean the strategy that I use. Now you should be able to one-cycle that, if you get all your hits and stuff. Now he'll spawn his little Beyblade. Now, I like to go in this direction, but you can go in whatever direction you like. You can even stand still on a platform, which is what a lot of my what a lot of the other runners do. Now you want to go into Sirion and just slap him a bunch, and you should be able to get him into third phase. So this is kind of the other way to avoid his claws, is to just kind of go into a circle motion. You should one-cycle that. I actually just kind of fucked it up a little bit, but you should one-cycle that if you're getting, like, a good fight. Yeah. So that was a little slow, but it's alright. But yeah, I personally like to stand on one platform and jump back, for his... and do the thing I did for the first phase for his claw slashes, because it puts me in, like, an easier position to hit him after he's done. But, you know, whatever works for you, as long as you can get the first cycle on him in his third phase. Because third phase is quite long. Now you just go through the teleporter pods. This cutscene used to not pause. Same for all the other Three Lords cutscenes, and this door actually opening. So now you just save quit out. I mean, I said save quit out. Go back out of the file. Now you want to walk off, warp straight to Firekeep, which should just be the first option that the warp menu's on, if I remember correctly. And now all you basically do is you just kind of turn around, start dashing. Now if you stand about right here, use spin attack, and press interact, you can open that door during this cutscene, and it's just a little bit faster. But it's only really faster if you, like, kind of land on it. Now, this Vessel Soul has changed recently. As you can see, I'm kind of fumbling already. This Vessel Soul's a little different now. You should go to this one first. Okay, you should go to that one on the stairs first. This one. And then moon jump up here. You know, and spin and double jump and get that one up there. Now you want to go over to this one. Now you want to go through here, the left door. Go straight through there. And now you want to go this way to this door. Get this one, turn around. And go through this door. Now you get that one. Don't get hit by the enemy. Actually, wait, I think I messed up this route. Yeah, you're supposed to get these first, I believe. Or no, maybe you're supposed to get them last. I don't even know. I haven't done this, Vessel Soul before. I'm just gonna call this right. You can check with tech, and if it's wrong, you just... And now you save quit. Do not delete the file. Go back into the file. Don't delete it. Sorry, reset habits. Now just walk off, walk back on, or now you want to go to abandoned path. Not arcane tunnels. Now you just kind of want to go over here. I fucked that up tremendously. So you want to do 1, 2, 3. You want to activate this door. In fact, on an older patch of this game, you could just completely open the door. Like, you could just open the door. You don't have to actually, like, do the Vessel Souls. But that is...
It was on one specific patch.
Yeah, it was on a singular patch. I like to go through like that, because it's faster. Now, I'm too nervous to show Parry God Vera's strats here, so... Here is video game. So you kind of just want to circle the fight like this. Now, you can either parry this or run away. Then you want to target up and just start swinging. And it should put her into this phase. Okay, so now, for this, you can and are and should able to just do this. Just get like 3 hits in. I think you can get 4 if my memory serves. But yeah, now, and you can do that as well here. It's just a bit more risky. And you can only get like 1 hit off, I think. You can actually kill her there. It's just very difficult. Yep. And that's a Vera. Yeah. And that's like a pretty good Vera fight. It would be better if I had done Paragod Vera strats, but those are, well, they're Paragod. They're very hard, and I'm bad, so I didn't do them. I've done them before in practice, but they're hard, even though you use a double bind, because timing. Alrighty, now you just save game, main menu, go back into the file. Now is when we actually go to Arcane Tunnels, which is very cool, because we get to fight the easiest lord. He can crash your game, though. You just go straight into this loading zone from the checkpoint, just with a couple jump dashes. Get the last flame here. Or not the last flame, but, you know, the second to last flame. Now, there's 2 ways to get to the last flame. They're actually, like, pretty much the same. So you could either do it this way, which might look faster, but I'm like pretty sure they're the exact same amount of time. Or you could do it like through going from this loading zone over here.
I'm pretty sure left is faster.
The first one that I showed?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're the same time, though.
No.
Okay. And then you just hit the switch, and it's a timer challenge. This used to be harder, when... Don't do that. Don't do that. That... Really don't do that. This used to be harder because we used to get Angry Ambusher, and replace... Double dash with it, but now it's just kind of, you know, it's not too hard. Don't double jump there, that was an accident. Just kind of, you know, jump dash. Now you get the last flame. And now the gate opens. Fun fact, this door is the only door in the entire game that,
You can wall jump off.
And you can also grab the ledge of it. And now, here you just want to dash and slash to go down a little bit faster. Another unskippable cutscene, so just let go of the controller. The only boss which we do not compare Beyblades to.
There is a parry for this fight, but it's extremely hard.
And can crash your game.
Yup.
Okay, so if you're good and get really good RNG, you can do some dumb shit. If you're bad like me, yeah, this is bad RNG. This is what we call bad RNG. You don't want that attack. You want the other attack. Yeah, you want that attack. So that was bad. If you couldn't tell. You can't just kind of go in a circle. Sometimes that might take your spin away. It's okay if it does. You just shield that. And slap him. Don't mind me, I'm bad. And you just, the second he appears, go for him. And you should be able to kill him right then and there. If you are a little bit late with that, you might have to do that phase again. But if you kind of just dash at him the second he appears, you should be fine. Or, as long as you, like, hit all your moves and don't void out or something. Game good. I'm just gonna say that. Game good. And now we fight Queen. I will show a thing here. It's not necessary by any means. And honestly, if you're, like, not really confident with the Queen fight, you might want to do this. But, yeah. Also, I would recommend, getting some practice files from the Discord, and setting those up so that you can practice bosses, according, you know, to, like with five hearts and stuff. Especially Queen. Queen is one that needs a lot of practice. So this is kind of what you do if you're not really confident. You'd kind of go out and get the Fire Shrine. Here. You could do this, during Vessel Souls, now that I think about it. You could do this during Vessel Souls, but it would still be a bit of a time loss. Not as much of a time loss as it is doing it now. But if you really wanted to, you could do it during Vessel Souls. Personally, I don't get that Fire Shrine because I'm confident enough with Queen that I think I can just kind of barely beat her with, like, you know, without the Fire Shrine. But I'm, like, I don't really practice her much. I haven't. Like, I've just done her a lot. Like, I've just fought her a lot in runs and practiced her a bit. Nowhere near the amount of lords, though. But, yeah, you just dash all the way to the center. And the last part of the run. There's some pretty important things that I should explain here regarding Queen. So, and I'll do that when I get to it. get to the phase. If you're curious what this dialogue says, also in the Discord, I believe it's lore discussion. It's pinned. The translation is pinned. Also for what all the lords say and at the end of this fight. So yeah, you can circle her anyway, but personally, I just like to do a lot of jump dashes, because if you do it right, they don't reach you. Now, you should delay your jumps a bit, and dash in. Spin. And get as many hits off as you can until she kind of starts doing that animation. You can also, there's other safers, or like other different strats that you can do for it, but I really like that one because you kind of just go. Okay, so now for this phase, I actually kind of do the opposite. I go pretty slow because while you're in the air, and as long as you're like moving, her projectiles won't hit you. Like just hold right or left. And while you're in the air, and her projectiles just won't hit you. So now this phase, if you're not aware, whichever one appears last and has wings is the correct queen.
There's also an audio cue.
Yeah. So like that, the one over there, this is also complete RNG. There's no pattern to this. Just stand kind of at the edge of, like, the...
So if you want to prevent a phase transition and get, like, as much damage in as possible before phase 4, you can, like, do phase 3 twice and get her to right beneath, or right behind the Q, the queen.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can do as much damage as possible in one go. She doesn't cap at any point.
Like, she has some iframes when she spawns in on her 4th phase. Also, yeah, I died! Queen hard. But this gives me more of a chance to explain the fight a bit more, and also just to do it kind of again to get myself practice and show anyone watching this. Like dying dashing and jumping. Oh yeah, so this is like kind of the normal way to do it. Is kind of what I did there. Is just kind of drag it out and just kind of go in. Because if you didn't know, Queen has certain animations that let you do more damage to her. So if you get like godlike RNG, you can get 4th phase skip, but it also requires Angry Ambusher, which is, if you don't get 4th phase skip, is a major time loss. So it's pretty bullshit, like the RNG.
Also, you need to do phase 3 twice for 4th phase skip, which isn't necessarily required, so it doesn't really save any time at all. So you want to get to like there.
Yeah, this is basically like what you do. And then you just
get as much damage in as possible. And then
heal.
Now she should die to 1 spin.
No. She
Couple
should,
hits.
But yeah, you know, enough. And that is a NMG tutorial. I probably could explain that a lot better. But yeah, there you have it. There it is. Goodbye now.
It's like
what am I supposed to do?